we've got an answer to your deepest problems. Because we know as Christians, not because of what we've done, but because of what Jesus Christ has done, we know that we can go to heaven when we die. We're not here this afternoon to tell you that we are better than you. And we're not telling you to pull your socks up. We're not telling you to try harder. We're not telling you to pull yourself up by your bootlaces. We're here to tell you that you've got a problem, and it's called sin. We've all got it. You might be fat, you may be thin, but we've got a problem with a thing called sin. Every single one of us. But Jesus Christ came into the world to save sinners. Here was a man who didn't do anything wrong. Here was a man who was perfect. Here was a man who could look people in the crowd and say, which of you convinces me of sin? Here was a man who even his executioner could look at him and he could say, I find no fault in him. Here was a man who was completely perfect. All the religious leaders of the day, they tried to trip Jesus up with all sorts of questions and they couldn't do it. And this is the thing that which we love to tell you, and it's this. And I'm sure these gay ladies would love to tell you as well. That one day, one cruel day, on the first Good Friday, the Lord Jesus Christ himself, the eternal Son of God, went to a cruel cross at Calvary, and there long nails went through his hands, and long nails went through his feet, and he had a crown of thorns on his lovely head, and he was caked in blood on that cross, and as the sky went black, God the Father poured out on Jesus Christ all the sin of sinners, and we can have our sins forgiven through what Jesus Christ can do. He can change your life. He can take away all your wrong. He can give you all of his goodness if you would but ask him into your life. If you would but say, Lord, I'm a sinner.
Hey, I'm losing my hair. Can you ask Jesus to give me hair?
Has done it. I've done it. What about you? You can have it for yourself this afternoon.
Ask Jesus to help
if you would but trust in Jesus Christ. If you would but believe in him. Did you know there's an Easter hymn and it says this? He died that we might be forgiven. He died to make us good. He died that we might go to heaven, saved by his precious blood. We this afternoon have got an answer to your deepest problem. We this afternoon have got an answer but beyond the grave for all eternity. And we're pleading with you to trust in Jesus Christ, to come and realize that we're sinners, that we're all sinners, and that we've all done things wrong before God. But Jesus Christ took my punishment on the cross. Well, we're here and we're going to step down in a few moments. But I've got a portion of the Bible.
Why can't he take
It's called John's Gospel.
Simple questions.
Am I a sinner? These things are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing you may have life in his name. Here, this was written.
You have to repent and pay the rent.
This was written by a man.
Yes, you have to repent and pay the rent.
And who talked with Jesus Christ. He was a man who saw the miracles. He was a man who heard Jesus' teaching. Here was a man who wrote down accurately the things about Jesus Christ. And I wonder if there's anybody here who would love to take this from my hand. Is there anybody?
You had enough.
Ladies, you had enough. Is there anybody that would like to take it from my hand? That's all. Think about the things of Jesus Christ. Anybody? Would you like? Anybody would like?
No, I want you to answer my question.
Have you read John's?
Am I a sinner?
As a thinking adult, we are all sinners, but Christ is our Savior. We all implore you to come to Christ. Well, I'm going to hand over to a good friend of mine. And well, may God bless you as you think about Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today up here, we believe in a reasoned answer in discussing, and if people have sincere questions afterwards, I'll gladly chat with you. We don't want to shout at folk.